This has been an exciting year for Legacy Admissions Office as we are continuing to see unprecedented interest in our school. Families from our community, other cities, states, and countries reached out specifically wanting Legacy. Whether they heard from their own research or a close family friend, one message remained clear, and it was that Legacy was the place they felt they were called to be. Overall, we processed more applications than any previous year and welcomed 168 new students and 82 new families onto our campus and grew our campus by over 20%. This year, we are again hard at work processing the large volume of interest in applications. Our information meetings have been packed, and in our first 4 weeks of the application being open for the 2022-2023 school year, we have already received over 90 applications and accepted 40+ new Legacy Lions. A majority of our applications are from awesome, godly families and students who share the heart and vision of Legacy. One overall goal of our administration has been maintaining Legacy's culture through growth. We are proud to say that every family interview is conducted by a member of the executive team. This takes extra work on our part, but is well worth the effort as we understand the value of Legacy's culture and want to ensure it remains and flourishes through our growth. As interviews have increased, we have added an extra interview team to both the elementary and middle school campus. The vetting process is intense for new families, including a family interview, placement testing, years of previous report cards, background checks, and several recommendation letters. In most recent years, we have streamlined the admission process, creating an online application that works seamlessly through our school-wide Praxi system, moved enrollment to an online process through Praxi, and created an online tour and information meeting for interested families. Each application takes a team of around 10 people to fully get through the process. All of our previous adjustments and admissions help us now to smoothly process high volumes of applications. The largest current hurdle in admissions is the impact of COVID. Incoming students have gaps in their academic foundations, and a majority of schools were not set up to handle the disruption that COVID brought. While students at Legacy continued schooling and getting the full amount of instruction and curriculum, students from other schools missed large sections of content and instruction. We see this show up in our placement testing of students. A majority of time, if and when possible, we try to see how we can help overcome the gaps and get students back on track. Our principals and teachers are aware and offering creative solutions. Students with academic gaps that can be overcome may be offered admission on an academic probationary status. Probationary status means that students must maintain a 70 or above in the subject area. For incoming students in middle and high school, we also have started a mandatory summer session for both math and English. There are times we cannot offer placement or may have to offer a lower grade level of placement. If we cannot place the students, but the family is a fit for Legacy, the admission committee may ask the family to come back and retest after tutoring or additional help has been received. In the upcoming 2022-2023 school year, we plan to reassess our placement test to ensure that we are testing the most important aspects for placement. Another hurdle due to COVID is church membership and attendance. Again, a majority of the families do have church homes and pastor recommendation letters, but we do have applicants that stopped attending church during COVID, continue to attend through online means, or do not have a local church home because they recently moved to the area. This is making it hard for families to provide a pastor recommendation to fulfill the requirements and give us a true view on their involvement in church. Church membership and attendance is a requirement for admission. And for these families, we spend extra time in the interview hearing their testimony, asking about their current relationship with Jesus, inquiring about how they're being fed and discipled in their walk with God, and asking about past church activity. If a clear dedication to the Lord is seen and they are willing to get back into church involvement and attendance, the committee may decide in our review meeting to move forward with acceptance with the condition that they have 1 year to find a church home and submit a pastor recommendation form. Admissions, along with our family ministry coordinator, follow up with this throughout the year to ensure this happens. The admission process is still a holistic review, and the committee does decline when the family is not a fit for our culture or placement cannot be given. For the 2022-2023 new families, we are creating new video content to help them make the transition to Legacy even easier. These videos will help families walk through several steps in our Getting Ready guide. Everything from enrolling their student for the first time, picking out uniforms and curriculum, to registering for classes and purchasing their laptop. Now they will have a visual guide and friendly face to help walk them through the process. Our new registration class process through Praxi will also change the registration process for our new incoming families. And we will continue to adjust this process in the year to come with the hopes to continue to make things more streamlined for incoming families. We've decided to keep conducting our family interviews online through Zoom. This was something that we started during COVID and has been very helpful to our applicants and staff to make the most of their time in our campus space. Placement testing will remain in person and on campus. We continue to diligently and prayerfully process these applications as we meet with families, and we ask that you pray for us as we continue this process. We are excited about all that God is doing, and we look forward to what is to come next in admissions for Legacy.